Hey y'all, it's me Nessa and I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. And today's video is going to be a video response on a lovely comment that one of my viewers left me on my Why I've Been Single for 6+ years video. And first of all, I do want to say I appreciate you so much for watching the video, and I do appreciate your comment. But I just wanted, instead of me leaving this long written out message explaining myself, I just wanted to come, do a video and respond to you in a positive light. Okay, now I did not write the person's name, but if you go back on that video, you will see the comment in the comment section. I did write it down, so that's what I'm looking at right here. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. Okay, now the comment goes as follows. My advice to you, if you are over 40 or near 40, go get remarried and stop worried. I think she meant to say stop worrying about your first marriage or any past relationships. And man, get off social media about your relationship, but only come on YouTube that's not about your personal life and past. She meant to say you are a beautiful, okay, you are a beautiful of a woman to be on YouTube talking about your personal relationship. Just maybe a man will come your way. I'm trying to speak to the way my grandma would speak to you. Okay, so like I said, thank you very much for watching the video and leaving me a comment and advice. So I'm not 40. I'm 31, so I am going to be 40 sooner than later. And I don't know why you have to be 40 or over to take this advice, but you want me to go get remarried, and I think I said in that video that I will consider remarrying someone, but only if me and that person, are very compatible and we both want the same things. Being married is not the way it used to be when people marry. People don't really value marriage the way that they did back in the 40s and 50s and 60s. Nowadays it's people get married. I don't know why people get married nowadays. I'm very old school traditional, so I don't know if I will consider getting remarried, like I said, unless me and the guy is here. But if I don't get remarried, I'm fine with living a happy, content, peaceful life, because there's nothing wrong with being single. People think that if you're not married or not in a relationship that you have issues, or people don't want you, or whatever the case may be. But a lot of times people are single because they have their own personal goals and agendas that they want to accomplish. And sometimes if you are in a bad or toxic relationship, that can really throw you off track and distract you from your goals. So, well, that's what I personally have come across. And yeah, so that's just addressing the getting remarried thing. Get off social media talking about your relationships. Okay, I know where you're coming from with that, but for me, my YouTube is a personal blog about my thoughts and things that I've been through and my opinions on certain things. So I do agree with you about not just spilling out all your personal information, because sometimes people who do not know you will use that against you to judge you in a negative light. But I really want my YouTube to be centered around positivity and development and growth. So me sharing things that happened to me years and years ago that I have chosen to learn and grow from, I feel like that's not a bad thing to share with others, because for me, a lot of my growth comes from hearing other people go through things that I've been through and how they chose to deal with it. So Yeah, I don't think that that's a bad thing to do. Now, I don't agree with, just running to YouTube or social media about all your problems and issues, because I'm an emotional person. So if I did that every time I got emotional about something, then I would be out here looking like Tamar on, Celebrity Big Brother. And I ain't trying to look crazy, okay? No shade to Tamar, but I've learned if you do not control your emotions will control your whole life. And that's not where I'm trying to go, okay? So, you're beautiful of a woman to be getting on YouTube talking about your personal relationships. Now, I do appreciate the compliment about me being a beautiful woman. I have to agree with you. I am beautiful, and I just want my outside to reflect the inside. And not to say that I'm a bad person or anything like that, but I've let my emotions dictate how I deal with people. And like, my emotional development and growth is still a journey. And the fact that I'm so sensitive and emotional is probably going to be a lifelong journey. I've gotten a lot better with being so impulsive when it comes to me being upset or sad or whatever. But I'm not going to, stop talking about things that I'm going through or that I've been through, because for me, it's kind of therapeutic. And like I said, I'm all about sharing my journey in order to help others and help myself. And you also said, just maybe a man will come your way. Now, I don't have a problem with men coming my way. I have a problem with the type of men that I've chosen to deal with. And like I said in my being single video, you attract whatever your energy is, that's what you're going to attract. Okay. So if you're not in a good mental, emotional space, then you're not going to attract the type of, ideally, what you know is right for you. So for me, my journey has been getting to know myself better and setting healthy, firm boundaries in order to protect myself, attract what I know I deserve as a 30-something-year-old woman. Okay, now everybody's journey is different. What I know now, somebody might know at 21, and it's nothing wrong with that, because everybody has their own journey to, everybody has their own journey to conquer. So there's no shame in if you are a late learner. Sometimes life teaches you things at different stages of your life. So where I'm at right now, I'm getting to know myself better. I'm getting to know what I don't like, what I do like, what I will put up with, what I won't. So that takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's nothing wrong with you having your own personal journey to follow, okay? Like I said, I don't have a problem attracting men. It's the quality of man that I chose to deal with, okay? Now, like I said before, what I was trying to do was fill a void with a person versus filling that void with God and self-love. Okay, so I get what you were saying, but I think your perspective of what you took from the video is a little skewed, and it's nothing wrong with that, but it's just, try not to judge too harshly when you don't know all the pieces to the puzzle. Now, me, I would have probably asked some questions before I left a comment that was very judgmental like that. Now, everybody judges people. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody judges. You said you're trying to speak to me the way that a grandma would speak to you, and I do appreciate that. I do have older women in my life that I do go to for advice and hearing what they went through kind of helps me. Hearing what other people went through helps me gain a wider perspective on different things. And I now choose, like, what I choose to do is get advice from people who, ideally, whenever you seek advice, you want to get advice from people who have done what you're trying to do or have what you want. So my question to you would be, are you in a happy, committed relationship? Are you married? Have you been married for a long time? Are you in a healthy marriage? Have you been divorced before? Have you been a single parent? Are you, like, just all the things, because it's easy to judge someone when you're not or have not walked in their shoes. And personally, I try not to judge harshly. Now, I think, like, judging people is a human trait. We can't help it. Like, you can judge somebody just by off of a hairstyle or a conversation. So when you judge harshly, it's like you have already labeled someone. And when you label somebody, it leaves little room for leeway. So, like, for me personally, I hate being labeled anything, because when you label me, I feel like you're putting me in a box and I have no room to grow or be different, or no, it's like no wiggle room to evolve. So, like, labeling somebody based on a 15-minute video or a brief encounter is just, like, so close-minded to me. And I'm really not trying to come off as shady or, like, annoyed that this person did that to me, because this is what YouTube is about. YouTube is about sharing and getting feedback. So like I said, I'm always open for constructive criticism. I do appreciate you leaving a well-detailed comment. And I hope that you do watch this video and you can share with me anything that I have addressed in the video. And yeah, so that's all I wanted to say. I'm about to finish cleaning, running some errands, and just preparing for my work week. So I just want to wish everybody love and light and happiness, and don't stop growing, okay? Keep it up. It's hard work. It's probably going to be life work, but as long as you know that you are doing what you need to do for you to be a better person, for you to be better to other people, then don't stop. Don't ever stop, because it's going to get hard. You're going to feel like quitting. You're going to make some mistakes. You're going to fail sometimes, but winners don't grow from winning all the time. Winners grow from failing, because when you fail, you win. That was deep. When you fail, you win, okay? Y'all have a good rest of your weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.